Okay, how the devil are you? Right, so the Wiim Mini, very versatile, very budget friendly streamer. Got lots of things you can stream from their app. I can't remember them all, so I'll put it on the screen here now. But a very good, capable streamer at a very good price. But is it worth getting if you've got one of these? Well, sit down and grab a cup of coffee. No, actually, I'm not cheap audio, man. It's a cup of tea, I'm British. I'll just have a little sip of that. Cup of tea, oof. So with one of these Echo speakers, this is an Echo 4th gen, and probably this similar in the Echo Dot. You can plug this into your hi-fi, quite simple. Just changing the app to go audio out or aux out through the 3.5mm jack here into some RCA plugs, plug it back in your plug it in the back of the amplifier, and Bob's your uncle. Okay, and you can stream to this via the Amazon Music app. Now it doesn't have to be always Amazon Music. You can, I think, download a skill on the Echo app or the Amazon app for Spotify and things like that. But I have heard sort of some people say that it's not particularly great and they've had issues with it. I don't know. I use Amazon Music, so I'm not sure. So if you use Amazon Music and you have one of these, do you really need one of these, the Wiim Mini? Now, let's sort of delve in and have a little look at what each one can bring to the table. So the Wiim Mini, this has Bluetooth, and it only supports Bluetooth, SBC and AAC. Doesn't support any of the higher codecs like aptX HD, LDAC, anything like that. No, it doesn't. Just literally SBC and AAC. So it's limited in the Bluetooth, but what it wants you to do is stream from it. And when you're streaming from it, it's capable of 24-bit up to 192 kilohertz. So you can stream all your UHD music to this from your phone, no problemo at all. I've had no problems with it. I've had a very stable connection with it. On the back here as well, you've got your power supply, which is just a USB-C, auxiliary in, auxiliary out, and then SPDIF, okay, out. Whereas with the Echo speaker, I've got to be careful not to say the name, the Mametma. I mustn't say that because it set all your devices off. So put them on mute just in case I do. Right, so on here you've got your power supply and just a 3.5mm in or out, 3.5mm jack out. That's all you've got on here. Now this is only capable of Bluetooth SBC. It doesn't do AAC, just SBC and that's it. And the Bluetooth of this, again, is quite stable. I've never had a problem with it, but I mostly would use it for streaming to it over Wi-Fi. Now, the DAC in the Wiim is just a Texas Instruments DAC. It's okay, it's not bad. Like I said, it's up to 192 kilohertz. But is it the best quality DAC in the world? Probably not. Now, this here, now I couldn't find what DAC was in it. And it turns out that it does use a Texas Instruments Class D amp with a DAC built into it. I'll put the name of the Class D amp here somewhere, whatever, on the specs of it, okay? But yeah, it uses a Class D amp with the DAC built in, but I don't know what DAC it is. But it's only capable of up to 96 kilohertz. It didn't say what bit it is either. I couldn't find that information anywhere. So if anybody of you know, put it down in the comment section below. Now, I would assume it's 16-bit, probably 16-bit up to 96 kilohertz. Now, would you really hear a massive difference between 96 kilohertz and 192? I don't know. I don't know. It's debatable. I suppose it's subjective. Possibly someone with very good hearing could. Me at 57 almost, I probably wouldn't be able to hear the difference. So when it comes to streaming capability, well, the Wiim Mini, you can stream a lot more from its app to it because it's just literally full of stuff. It's got everything on it. So when it comes to like actual streaming to it, then you'd say, oh, the Wiim Mini would, you know, be better because you can only really stream to this, I reckon, you know, Amazon Music pretty good, but the rest of it is debatable. However, what does this have that this doesn't? Voice control. I can ask this to do anything. You can't do it with that, okay? Everything has to come from the app. If I wanted to play this song, if I wanted to play this radio station, it'll just do it. Okay, if I wanted to ask it the weather, put on a timer, it'll do it, and it'll do it all through my hi-fi because I've got it connected to that. So it's a very difficult one to choose between the two. Now, what I've done, I've did a little sound test and I used the 3.5mm jacks out to RCA. So have a listen to the sound test and let me know what you think. This is over Bluetooth, by the way.
But I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish
And there you go. What do you think? There's not much between them. Personally, I would say that the DAC in the Wiim Mini is better. Not by a huge amount, not by like, whoa, my God, it's so much better. No, it's better, but not by a huge amount. The DACs in these are okay. They do a job, all right? They're not bad. But here's something that the Wiim does have over the Echo speaker. And that is, it has SPDIF out, okay? Which means I can connect this to an external DAC, which I've got. I've got a Topping E50, which is a very good DAC in comparison to these, far superior. And that'll improve the sound no end. So you can't do that with an Echo 4th Gen or an Echo Dot. Potentially, now I don't have an Echo Studio anymore. If you have an Echo Studio, then it does have a Toslink out. So potentially you could use the Toslink to connect to an external DAC, improving the sound. So there's an option for you if you have the Echo Studio. But listen, the Echo Studio, what's that priced around now? 190 quid, 180 quid? You may get a second-hand one for about 100, 120. This is only still what, £79? Something like, I got this in a sale for, I think, £60. Excuse me. So the advantage this has in that area is you can put it to an external DAC. But then if you haven't got an external DAC, you've got to go and buy one, haven't you? So, if you've already got one of these, either an Echo 4th Gen or an Echo Dot, and you're just going to get that as a standalone streamer, and you've got Amazon Music, just get this. It's not a huge difference in sound. Not that much you're going to notice. Even side by side, it wasn't a huge difference. This was a little bit better, but it's still an extra 80 quid you don't need to spend if you've got one of these and you've got Amazon Music, and you haven't got an external DAC or etc. etc. But if you haven't got one of these, then you definitely need to get one of these because they're very good. But if you've got an Echo 4th Gen or an Echo Dot, there's pretty much no need to get that. You won't get a massively improved sound just simply because the DACs are okay. They're okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. I did videos on the Wiim Mini and how to connect your Echo speaker to your amp. That's the one. Okay, I'll put links in the description box below. Or if it's on TV now, I think it comes up on screen. So, you know, whatever. So have a look out for that if you want to check them videos out. Don't forget, if you like the video, come on, sort it out. Give it a like, okay? And subscribe. What the? If you haven't, you're mad. Okay, I'll catch you in the next video.